Hey guys, it's Mel. I was making something for a friend who, it was actually someone my husband works with. Their daughter had a baby, and I'm so excited. She kind of had a similar, if you watch a past video of mine, she kind of had a similar situation to me, which I'm not going to get into right now. But so then when she got pregnant again, we were thrilled. And now the baby's finally here. She had a little girl, and she named her Maya. So I'm super excited for her. She is premature, but they said she's doing great. So I'm so excited for her. So anyway, I wanted to come up with something. I'll show you what I actually am making to put in the inside, but I wanted to come up with some type of creative packaging. So I used this paper that I got a long time ago from Tuesday Morning. It is American Craft Basics Begonia Mini Dots, and it's got, looks like this on this side. It's pink with lighter pink polka dots. Then there's like this grid scallopy pattern on the back. Okay, so I used that, so I just wanted to show you what I used. And let me throw that down. And then, so what I did is I cut out, and it doesn't look like much now, but I think it's going to be really cute. So I just wanted, before I assembled it, I wanted to kind of show you what I did. So I cut out two of these actually, because this paper is a decent weight paper, but I still want it to be even sturdier. So what I did is I cut it out first on the polka dot side. So I laid this pattern paper down on my mat, cut it out, and I played with it in my design software, because I sized it as big as I could get it, because I only have a 12 by 12 mat. I don't have the 12 by 24. So I sized it and I turned it so I could get the most on my mat and the biggest thing possible, because what I want to make for her is little name blocks that say her name's only MYA, 3 letters. So I want to make the name blocks to fit in some type of creative packaging. So that's my idea. So hopefully at the end I can even show you the finished. So I cut it out once with the polka dot, and then I flipped my paper over and cut it out the same exact thing again, and then I just glued them two together. So this is two, so you can kind of see here, see how it's like glued together. And it's just not dry yet. So that's all I've done so far, and the cut came out really well, so that's a thumbs up. So I like to do these little silhouette cut reviews because I like when you guys do them, and it kind of shows you the different cuts that are available online, or maybe you didn't see them, or maybe you thought, I thought that looked difficult, but she said it wasn't. So or she said it was. So this one I liked. It came out really easy, and you know you can kind of figure out easily how it's going to go together. So it cuts out this, and then it cuts out, I guess this is for the base, the bottom. So this was my double-sided paper. So it cut out two. So I'm going to go ahead and reinforce this, and you don't have to do that. I mean, it doesn't tell you you have to, but I just want it to be really strong, and my contents, I don't want to fall through the bottom or anything, especially this being paper. Now I'm going to do it. I was playing around with it while I had it pretendly assembled like this, and I wanted to see if I liked this inside, which I kind of did, because I thought we could put this inside and it would all match, and that would be the bottom, but that doesn't look like a real crib. You'd have like coordinating sheets. So I think I'm going to put this side as the sheet colors, but you guys can obviously do it however you like. And let me get this mat out of the way now that I showed you how it looks when it's cut out. So let me put that over to the side. So now what I want to do is just line, let me do this carefully. Okay, I'm just going to line these up just so that they're reinforced and that we have a full bottom. Okay, so now, oh, there's a little sticky on here. So it's not lined up perfectly, so let me kind of fix it. That'll be good enough. Okay, so that's the one side. So I still have time till I can decide whether I want this or the sheet once I get it assembled. So now that this is all glued down, and all I used was the Zig 2-way glue pen because it needed to be thin, and I just went down these, it didn't take long. I just went down all these little rails and then just, you know, lined them together. So then what I want to use is my red line sticky tape. So because this is stronger than the ATG gun. You could try the ATG gun, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd trust it. Now, I think this is going to be too thick because, look, this is the little edge they give you. So, I wonder if I might have to trim. So, I could not do this step, but I don't want any extra stickiness so that when I put my gift in there, it's going to be, like, stuck to it when it comes out. So, I'm going to take the extra time and just trim what I think, just kind of eyeball it. And this stuff is a mess, guys, so don't use your good scissors to do this. Well, if you have a 1/8 inch, I think this is 1/2 inch. Oh Oh my goodness, what a mess I'm making. Okay, don't do that. Let's start over. Maybe, I think what would be smarter, All right, let me put this to the side. I got this sticky piece off my nail. All right, what I'm going to do, and see if this works. So this will be my trial and error. So because this is the side that's going to match up to it. So I'm going to put it directly on here. And then most likely just trim it off from here. And that might give it a stable... Sorry, I'm doing that off camera. So I just lined it up here. And you can see the extra. And I'm just going to trim it maybe like this. This stuff is sticky, so that's why I think it did that. Okay, so let me see how that's going to work. Yeah, so that will be, all this right here, I don't know if you can see that, will be extra adhesive. So maybe once it's on here, it'll trim for me better. Eek. So I must like cement this stuff. This I got from Stampin' Up! A long time ago. I should have got, I have the, I bought from someone on the scrapyard. It's like the paper con, not paper kind, but you can rip it. Like it's not this thick red plastic on the other side. So that's pretty good. And then just make sure you got all your mess out of the way. So I got that, you know, pretty much trimmed to size now. But if you happen to have the thinner, I think it's 1/8 inch you'd probably need for this teeny thing. Then I would use that so you don't have to do this mess, but I don't care. Alright, so now I'm just peeling this, the top liner off. I'm just going to mold that around there. Okay. Alright, so now that's sticky, and I'm just going to line this up. And you just don't want to press it down because you might want to... See, that wasn't right, so I'm glad I didn't press it down. Alright, so I just noticed that. I was lining it up to the top, but you don't want to do that. You want to line it up to the other rails because you want it to line up properly. Alright. And as you see, I'm just like very lightly putting this on because this sticky tape is no joke. So, and that's still not quite right. Let me bend this down. Let's try it like this. So if I was down and I wasn't doing a video, I could probably do this flat better, but I'm going to try to do it for you guys. Alright, so now just take your finger and that'll help too. Line up the bottom. There we go. And just kind of blend it in. It should not take this long. Okay, guys, thank you for being patient. Alright, here we go. We got it. So there's our little crib. Now, it has these bottom panels I want to show you. Which, the only thing I don't like about this, I feel like these could be a little thicker, but maybe they had to do it so it fits on your 12x12 mat. Like, I wish these were a little thicker because you could decide whether you want to glue it on the outside and have these pieces showing, which I wouldn't want to do. Although, that kind of looks like a bumper. But I don't think I'm going to do that. So what I'm going to do is make those parts sticky, which you could have did before this, which is probably a smarter idea. And, and then just kind of drop it in that way. So I am going to work on that and just put these down here. Let's take this off. Actually, hold on. I'm going to get my paper rippy tape. Okay. Oops, I knocked my can over. Okay. Here's the paper tape I was talking about. And what's nice about this is that the only reason I didn't use this at first is because I haven't had an issue with it, but I've heard people say that this tape is not quite as strong. Like the red line type tape is the strongest. But alright, so as you see, this is very thin, so that's what we want because this is a very thin area we're working with. So I'm just going to put that on here. I want to show you, see how easy that is to just rip it like that. And I'm going to do the same thing for all 4 sides. Wait a minute. I'm wrong. Yeah, because I don't want that showing. So it should be on this side, which is okay. We'll just leave that there. So you want to do the inside. See, guys, let me make the mistakes, and then by the time you decide you want to make these, you'll know what not to do. So, okay. So that's what we want. We want to do the inside layer of all these things because that's going to not be showing. This is going to be our bottom. Like we're going to set our sheet or whatever right on top of it, or I guess our mattress. So again, I like this tape a lot better because you don't got to worry about getting your scissors in there, and you can just kind of go along a little bit faster. And See, I give credit to those, whoops, I give credit to those of you who do process videos, because I swear I don't make all these mistakes when it's just me. Or maybe I'm not. I'm trying to get this done at a decent time so that you aren't, you know, sitting here bored to death. And I can't, like, you can't quite, like, I want to stick my head down right now, and my big noggin would be all in the camera, but it works. Okay, so now you see I lined all the inner sides besides minus this one, but that's okay. It's alright that that's on there because that's going to be the underneath. You won't see it. I might even be able to just pick this off. Yep, I got it. Okay, so just press all them down, and what I'm going to do is peel them all off now. So peel 1, this should be 4, 2, 3, and it seems like this paper peels off of this, like, rippy kind. Sorry I make up my own words, but this kind, you guys know what I mean. The paper seems to come off a lot easier than it does. I feel like with this red line tape, I'm like picking to get it. Okay, then I'm just going to kind of bend all these in so that way I can lay our mattress on it. Okay, so, and when this cut came out, it cut everything all scored already for you, so I like that. Was also a bonus. You didn't have to figure out where to fold it, and that's always a good thing. So how I'm going to do this, and not to say it's right, is I pushed that first one in to get started. Oh, look how cute. Okay, get a grip, Mel. Okay, so now this is going to be the ugly bottom, we'll call it, but it's not even too bad. It all matches. So I'm just sticking my hand from the inside here, see that? And then I'm just pressing all the way around to kind of reinforce that once you have it lined up. Whoops. And just press 1, and then by the time you get to the third, it should be stronger. And it won't do that. Okay, so here is this. This is the one I put the sticky on accident, and I may be able to just go over it with some clear powder, and it'll just take the tackiness off, but I'm not really worried about it because it's the bottom. Okay, so then I got them all down, and now I'm just going over again and just sliding my fingers. See, I got my finger in here, and I'm just sliding all the way around, and just to reinforce that bottom. So cute. So here's our little crib, our little 3D crib. So then, like, see right there, it was, you could see the double where you just kind of smooth it. My glue takes time to dry, so, and I didn't want it to be too wet glue because I didn't want this to warp, which it doesn't look like it did. So here's our little crib. I'll show you from each side. And how cute would this be decorated? I might even do a little baby like peeking over the top. And then I want to put my gift in there with some clear cellophane with a pretty little wrapper. So I give this cut a thumbs up. Thank you to those who stayed with me till the end. And hopefully I can do a video showing this assembled. So these process videos, they take, you know, time to do, and I'm not fancy with all that editing to speed through. So hopefully that didn't take too much time out of your day, and I would give this cut a thumbs up. So try it out and tag me if you do decide to do this cut. I'd love to see how you guys decorate it. Thanks for watching. Bye.